Make sure. That is all updated. Let me share this. All right, what's the bounty today? Forget. What's up, Jason? How's it going, man? QB, running back, wide receiver, tight end. Remember, the bounty today is still full size because we tied again yesterday, I believe. Yeah, you guys went running back, right? Okay, it's a Tuesday, not a Wednesday, so I don't know what kind of traffic we'll have tonight. We're still missing a few spots on the majority of the breaks. I think Radke is full. Jason had a random up, it didn't get bought, and I don't remember hearing from Tim saying you wanted to sell his. So Tim, if you're here, if you want to sell them, they never got put up, but you can see your randoms there. Let me know. I'll remind you when we get there as well. There are 8 left in Big Al's 3 box, 32 on these. Last few breaks of the series, we dropped it down to 3. So 8 left there. East Coast, our hockey series, I think we're halfway through officially. There are 3 or 4 spots left. I'll read the names here in just a second. 3 or 4. You guys guessed that at the same time. 3 or 4 in East Coast left. 2 divisions left in Big Al's discount full size, the Souths. AFC South, NFC South. Joe, what's up? Any? There are lots any's. And then there's still. Oh, you're good. You're good. What's up, Joe? There are still 4 spots left in the multi-sport as well. So I'll read off who's available in each of these in a second. I'm just going to let people roll in as soon as we have a few more here, so I'm not reading over and over. East Coast is close. Big Al's Discounts is close. So is multi-sport. There goes one off the multi-sport. Larry taking Ryan, right? From from the multi-sport. I'm gonna, well, I can just mark these off. So again, I'll read through. If you guys know of names you want in there, Wayne Gretzky's the only locked, but big. I mean, there's still Steph Curry. There's still Randy Moss, Nikola Jokic. There's a bunch of big names. I'll read through them. Larry Bird, Kevin Durant, Karl Malone, Jordan Love, John Elway, Joe Montana, Suzuki, a bunch. Ellie De La Cruz. I'm trying to do all sports. Dion, David Robinson, Brett Favre, Cal Ripken, Bo Jackson, Barry Sanders, Austin Matthews. Ovechkin's still there too. So I'll read through them officially in a second here. I'm just, hold on, there was one more. Oh, no, that's someone tagging me in a hockey jersey. LT, yeah, you're good. It would be hard for the other LT to get Defensive Player of the Year, right? So we got Larry, Nolan Ryan, Sapp, Warren Sapp, Randy Moss, Joe, you got it. So this one is 22, Joe. It's pick a player, get 4 at random. So you'll have Randy Moss and 4 more players. I'm going to make a mark here too. I'll read through them. I'll read through hockey in a second as well. Larry and Joe. We're painting the roses red. Larry and Joe. That song has nothing to do with what I'm saying, so. Okay, let's start. We got a few more in, not a ton. It is Tuesday. I appreciate you guys letting me roll this on Tuesday instead of Wednesday. Trying to get stuff done before I head out of town. USA game tomorrow as well. Everything kind of stacking up. So Tuesday worked better instead of no Wednesday break, instead of just one this week. We will do some live fills tonight. We'll try a few. We have now 2 left in this. This is a pick one random one multi-sport licensed jersey. So these are licensed. Nike, Adidas, Mitchell & Ness, Fanatics, Adidas, I think I already said. Whatever else I'm missing. Cooperstown collection. All sorts of stuff that can come out in this. So 2 more spots. It's pick one random 4, and you get, and it's 22 per. Players that are left are Al Kaline, Alexander Ovechkin, Allen Iverson, Alonzo Mourning, Andre Dawson, Anthony Hardaway, Ansu Fati, Austin Matthews, Barry Sanders, Bo Jackson, Brett Favre, Cal Ripken, Cameron Brink, Chad Johnson, Clayton Kershaw, Clyde Drexler, Damian Lillard, Dan Marino, Darwin Nunez. I know it's annoying to hear me read all these, but we'll read through them once just to see if we need the last 2 claims. David Robinson, Deion Sanders, Diana Taurasi, Diogo Jota, Ellie De La Cruz, Eric Dickerson, Fabinho, Fernando Tatis Jr. I want to say we'll have a few solos. How many did we have last time? We had 3, so we'll have 2 solos this time. I don't even know what we charged for. Was it 4? Let's do 4. Give you Bo Jackson. Gotcha. I'll go back. So 1 left. I'll keep reading through here, though. Where was I? Ellie De La Cruz, Eric Dickerson, Fabinho, Fernando Tatis, Gary Payton, Giannis, Hakeem Olajuwon, Harry Maguire, Ichiro Suzuki, John Morant, Jacob deGrom, Jamal Murray, Jason Kidd, Joe Montana, John Elway, Jordan Love, Juan Soto, Julio Rodriguez, Kareem Benzema, Karl Malone, Kevin Durant, Kevin Garnett, Kurt Warner, LaMelo Ball, Larry Bird, Larry Johnson, Lawrence Taylor, Magic Johnson, Mason Mount, Matty Beniers, Michael Penix Jr., Miguel Cabrera, Mike Piazza, Nikola Jokic, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, Ricardo Pepi, Roberto Carlos, Ron Jaworski, Ronald Acuna Jr., Ruben Diaz, Sergio Aguero, Sean Kemp, Stan Musial, Stephen Curry, Stephon Marbury, Steve Nash, Tony Parker, Trey Young, Trevor Hoffman, Trevor Lawrence, Tyreek Hill, Vinny Jr., Vladimir Guerrero Jr., no, that's senior. It's the senior. Wade Boggs, Wayne Gretzky is locked in Zion Williamson. Change you to Montana, no problem. What happens if I go back? Gets rid of that, gets rid of that, gets rid of that. We'll get rid of Joe Montana instead and put you up here. So one left there to close that one. Let's see if we can get that one full before I move on to reading East Coast, and then discount and Big L's is what's remaining after that. So one spot left there. A bunch of fun hockey names, basketball names, football names, baseball names. There's still quite a few pictured headliners if we go look at that. Locked, gone. Gone. Kershaw, Curry, there, Ovechkin, Beckham. Jason Taylor is a claim, Larry. Is he in this series? No, that's your guess on the game, right? Correct. I was like, I don't know that you would claim Jason Taylor. I love Jason Taylor, but that's not your type of claim. Curry, Kershaw available, Ovechkin available, Brett Favre is there. Guess, yep, I got you. Griffey gone, Ichiro there, Sanders, Matthews, Durant there, both gone, and Marino there. Obi is Elway, probably your claim because he's offense and we're guessing defense. That will close us if so, Obi. I appreciate it. Just confirm, but I don't know what else that would be for. So to close. Thank you, Obi. Good luck to you. That'll close us. I'll run the randoms here in just a second. I will read through them all because there was no picture posted when we get to the break. As far as what else is left, we'll get rolling in just a few minutes here. Oh, I'm still on the wrong page. Share this, please. Big Al discount. You guys know how that works. Instead of a division costing $40 for my regular series, it's $7 per team, essentially $28 per division. AFC South, NFC South are the last two left. I won't worry too much about those until we get to that break, but those are the last two. 28 per division. This series has players that are either on old teams or players I have too many of or players that I just wouldn't quite put in the regular series. There's a reason it's cheaper, but there's always fun helmets that come out of it. So both the Souths left there, AFC South, NFC South. Whenever there's divisional stuff, it seems those are the two divisions that sit the longest in any format on any platform. East Coast, we've got a little bit more to fill up here. We switched from pick one random two to pick one random one. Maybe a mistake. Maybe should have just kept it pick one random two, but I didn't really like the price getting above 42, so we knocked it down to pick one random one. And there's only 22 claims, so not a ton. Daryl, what's up? How you doing? I think I saw yours close today. I helped a little bit in that. There's too many names I like. So 3 left here to close this. This is a pick one random one today. 3 or 4. Sorry, 3 will get us to 5 solos. 4 will get us to 3 solos. 5 essentially will get us to 1 solo, but I never planned on having 23 claims. So anywhere from 3 to 4 here, or 3 to 5 if we really want to, we'll close this. I'll read off some names. It's 29. Pick a team, player, get a player. Some great names left. Adrian Kempe, Kings. Andrei Svechnikov, Hurricanes. Andrei Vasilevsky, Lightning. Andrew Mangiapane, Flames. Brian Russ, Penguins. Colton Parayko, Blues. Dustin Wolf, Flames. Elvis Merzlikins, Blue Jackets. Philip Forsberg, Predators. Gabriel Velarde, Jets. Ilya Sorokin, Islanders. Ivan Barbashev, Golden Knights. Jaden Schwartz, Kraken. Jesper Bratt, Devils. Joel Eriksson, Eck, Wild. Josh Anderson, Canadiens. Lawson Krause, Mammoth. Mark Scheifele, Jets. Matthew Tkachuk is Panthers. Matthias Ekholm is Oilers. Milan Hajduk is Avalanche. Ross Colton, Avalanche. Sam Bennett is the Canada Bauer jersey, 2026, Team Canada. Sam Still, Stars. Sean Monahan, Blue Jackets. Simon Nemec, Devils. Tim Stutzel, Senators. Tyler Seguin, Stars. And William Eklund, Sharks. So 3 to 4 there to close us. That for sure we need to get closed, and the rest is football after that, and we'll kind of tackle those as we get there. But East Coast is our main need right now, 3 or 4 spots. Or McDavid's still out in the wild. We're hoping to hit one of those. Would love to hit one tonight if we do it. We'd go to a random player. We'd run all the names. Whoever owns it would get that jersey. Let's do this, though. 19 claims. Should be 19 here. If I removed them all, I did. 19, 38, 76. There's 78 total, so there's going to be 2 solos on this licensed multi-sport jersey for $4 a piece as soon as I run this. The very first thing we're going to run today is East Coast, so we'll wait for that one to get filled up. We'll do multi-sport next, Big Al's discount after that, Racky next, and then still 8 spots left in the random team 3-boxer. Let's go here and let's run some randoms. 7 times. The last 2 on the 7th roll will be $4 solos. First come, first serve. Just claim one at a time, please. If it's Wayne Gretzky, Wayne will push up, and the one on the 3rd spot will be a solo. Can't have Wayne be a solo. It needs to be a random. 7 times. Paul Pierce and Mike Piazza are solos. They're $4 solos. Pierce and Piazza. Here. And do this. So we're just kind of hanging out here until East Coast gets filled up, and then we can slowly start rolling through some of these. Pierce and Piazza. Ronald Acuna. And I will read through these so you guys know who you have, since it just barely closed here live. Okay, let's go here and do this and do this. Okay, Piazza going to Jason. I wonder what team Piazza's on this. I always think of Piazza as a Met, but did he play more time as the Dodger? Shifley and Pierce. So Chad taking Pierce. Thanks, Chad. Daryl taking Shifley. Thanks, Daryl. Daryl, you got your guy yesterday. One of your guys, not really your guy, but the one you want to hit. Mark Shifley. Hola, Ila. How's it going? How you feeling? I already know how you're feeling. Not great. Hopefully you start getting better, though. 28 and 19 there, so we're still 9 randoms there. I'd like to get to the very worst 5. Times away still on these. This is the first break, so we'll worry about that. We'll wait on this one until we get to closed, and then we'll worry about discount and Big Al's 3-boxer when we get there. 2 left in the discount, AFC South, NFC South, $28 per division. 8 teams left in Big Al's full-size 3-boxer. I know it's an off day. We're supposed to be off today and not breaking, but today is replacing tomorrow, so here we are. That's good. Hopefully you keep getting better. I don't think that's a right-away thing. Hold on, let me turn some music on. We'll work on hockey. $4, Chad. Just 4 on multi-sport. Jason and Chad for Piazza and Pierce. Okay, 2 or 3 spots left in not multi-sport, East Coast. We'll hang out here for a second while we get this one filled up. This will be the first one we roll. Other than that, it's just Big Al's open. Discount and 3-boxer. I have a notification. I should make sure that we're not getting claims. Don't believe so. What in the world? Okay. Joe, in the 3-boxer, you got it. That gets us to 7, I believe. 7 is correct. 7 left there, 2 left in discount, and the one pressing for us to get rolling is East Coast. We'll hang out just for a couple minutes here, and then we'll get it rolling. 2 in the 3 box, Ray. You got it. Work kicking your butt still, Ray? Or have you seen a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel? Five left in Big Al's, 2 left in Discount, 2 or 3 left in East Coast. Slowly but surely. If you're just jumping in, haven't had much time to play lately. Summer is the busy season for Coco, I bet. I didn't realize it was Coca-Cola. Like Swire, Ray, we do a lot of business with Coca-Cola Swire for our restaurants, and they're pretty generous with like kickbacks, and our owners have gone on a few, like they got invited to go on a trip to the TPC Scottsdale Open and whatever, the one where they throw the beers on the course. So we have a good relationship with Coke as a restaurant, but I bet you're just slammed. Vasi gets us a little closer. Thank you, Jonathan. That is 20 spots. 1 or 2 will close us on this one, and then we'll have 3 or 5 solos still to work on. But we're getting there. 27, 20. 1 or 2 more. I will read through them again here in a second, as annoying as that is. And then we'll worry about the last 2 in Discount and last 5 in full size when we get there. I'll read through these in a second after we do East Coast as well. Sorry, I keep getting notifications, but they're not claims. Just want to make sure I don't leave those out. Okay, let's do one more read through here. I definitely don't want 7 solos. I think that'll be harder than ever to fill. So let's try to get 1 or 2 more claims here. Kempe Kings, Adrian Kempe. We seem to have a hot spot for him most series. Andrei Svechnikov, Hurricanes, Stanley Cup champ now. Andrew Mangiapane, Flames, his old team. Brian Rust, Penguins, popular jersey. Colton Parayko, Blues. Dustin Wolf, Flames, good young goalie. Hopefully he gets a little better this year. Elvis Merzlikins, Blue Jackets, goalie as well. Philip Forsberg, Predators. Everyone knows Philip Forsberg, great player. Gabriel Velarde, Jets. Ilya Sorokin, Islanders, also a great goalie. Ivan Barbashev, Golden Knights. I'm against him as a Utah fan. He played great, though. He's a good player. Jaden Schwartz, Kraken. Jesper Bratt, Devils. Joel Eriksson Ek, Wild. Josh Anderson, Canadiens. Lawson Krause, Mammoth. Love Lawson Krause. Matthew Tkachuk, Panthers. Now has his brother on his team. Matthias Ekholm, Oilers. Milan Hajduk, Avalanche. Ross Colton, Avalanche. Sam Bennett on the Canada Olympic jersey. Sam Still, Stars. Sean Monahan, Blue Jackets. Simone Nemec, Devils. Tim Stutzel, Senators. Tyler Seguin, Stars. William Eklund, Sharks. That's it. And there's 2 claims. That'll close us. Thanks, guys. Ray taking Matthew Tkachuk. Jonathan taking Eriksson Ek. The shortest name you can claim on this series. Or any series for that matter. I know you guys are just trying to help me close, so I appreciate it. Kachuk. I always forget if there's a C in Kachuk or not. Jonathan R. Eric. Sonic. I think there's 2 S's. Probably doesn't matter. There's 2 K's, not 2 S's. Okay, let's run some randoms here. We'll do this one first. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Makes it a little easier. We'll have 3 solos now, so there's still a couple of solos to claim, but this is what we were shooting for. Eriksson Ek and Matthew Tkachuk. Should have 25 here. We do. Okay. Thanks for being patient, guys. Let's run these randoms. Seven times. On the seventh roll, the last three will be, what's the 29? $14 solos. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Solos are Dustin Wolf, Sam Bennett, and Jaden Schwartz. All great solos there. $14 a piece on those ones. If I don't do paste special, it gets rid of the color formatting, so I always have to do it stupid like that. Dustin Wolf Flames, Sam Bennett on the Olympic jersey, 2026 Bauer, Canada, and Jaden Schwartz Kraken. $14 solos. Let's get some boxes here, and then we'll try to clean up those last three. Next up, after we run this one, will be our multi-sport license, which is full. I'll read off your randoms when we get there, and then we'll work on the last couple divisions and Big Al's and the last few claim spots. 5 left in the 3 box. Okay. I already copied them, but top 2 is what we're going to roll with. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 times. 5, 6, and 7. Box 8, box 55. Is that almost top box, almost bottom box? 8 and 55. We'll go back over here. Okay, Dustin Wolf, Sam Bennett, Jaden Schwartz, and then we're ready to roll. Remember today's bounty. Anything you join, you're entered in. If you guys get the bounty right, someone can choose one of the minis or Derrick Henry rep full size. That's why that's out today. I'm going to put it over here, though. I don't think the Ravens hit. I can't drive. 55. Okay. Bennett going to Daryl. Thanks, Daryl. Daryl, do 12. I was just about to drop it to 12. So 12 for the last 3. And you claimed as I was after I'd already thought it. Wolf, Jaden Schwartz for 12 apiece. And then we can finally get started. We're going to have our guests shown sooner than later because we're already to football. I mean, I guess we'll do multi-sport first and then move on from there. Brian taking Wolf, just Jaden Schwartz left at 12. And Chad taking Jaden Schwartz. Thanks, Chad. Okay, we got our boxes. We're completely full. I haven't read them yet. Let me do that now. Nick, you've got Yager and Eklund. We just barely ran these, so these are fresh randoms. Larry V, you have Kaprizov and Barbashev. Jonathan R, Joseph and Parayko. Brian W, Ovechkin and Hayduk. Larry V, Fedorov and Josh Anderson. Jonathan R, Howe and Velarde. Brian W, Jarvis, Canada. Mangiapane, Yossi, Sorokin, Solani, and Krause. Larry V, you had Bedard and Colton. Daryl, Kovalev and Merzlikins. Dylan, you had Quick and Rust. Brian W, Gunther, Svechnikov, Larkin, and Nemec. Jason T, you had Matthews and Monahan. Jonathan R. Jarvis, Carolina, and Tim Stutzel. Dylan, you had Belfort and Jesper Bratt. Louis B. Ottinger and Kempe. Daryl Scheifele and Forsberg. Jonathan R. Vasilevsky and Seguin. Scorch and Yed Kachuk and Sam Still. Jonathan R. Eriksson Ek and Matthias Ekholm. And then our solos for 12 were Dustin Wolf to Brian, Sam Bennett to Daryl, and Jaden Schwartz to Chad. Let's open this. We'll move on to multi-sport next, and then we'll worry about some Big L stuff. Let's close this screen. And let's get rocking and rolling. 8:55. Where's my... I took it out there to open the box, and maybe I didn't bring it back in. Or it's behind these. That's why it's right there. Good, good, good. Good, good. Okay, box 8 first. Good luck, all. East Coast Series, whatever series we're on now. What is it, 14 or 15? It is Series 14. Gotta hit a pitcher tonight, right? Come on, box 8. Show me a community hit. Show me a pitcher at the very least. Very least one claim, but I'd love to get 2 claim hits. Am I being greedy of that? I don't think so. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. That's not the player that has 2, but I know this is Devils. It's one of the 2 guys, I think. I just don't know if it's... I don't know the number. 17. East Coast COA. Looks like we got a double here. 3, 2, 1. I was going to say Nemec or Bratt. Nemec is correct. And he's on... He just moved this year, last year? Daryl knew Nemec. Who had Simone Nemec? I think he just got traded this year. Seemed like a decent player. That is on Brian's spot. Larkin and Nemec. Jason, I don't think you had Nemec. I think it was right above you. Maybe the screen, because it's small, made it look like it was on your line, but I see it on a few days ago. Yeah, just barely. So probably traded after we even had the jersey, huh? If I share my screen here, you can see I've got right here Nemec and Larkin for Brian. Just one off, Jason. It may have looked like your spot, but it wasn't, unfortunately. Brian, nice hit. Simone Nemec. Nemec with the black top. I love these jerseys, Devils jerseys. Bright red, Fanatics Premium. Well, yeah, I know. I'm sorry. If you're looking on a phone, definitely it could make one line look like your line when it's not. So that sucks. I'm sorry. Light strap there, Brian. Nice hit. Simone. Is he German? Every time you type the name Nemec, it auto-translate your thing to German. Poor Germany losing in the World Cup. Been great games, all of them. Besides, I mean, France just destroyed them, so that wasn't that fun to watch. It was fun to watch their goals, but the other games, PKs and last-minute scores, and yesterday was amazing. The World Cup. Brian, nice hit. It is not a pictured headliner. This feels awfully similar to last series. We kind of ended the series with a big bang and a few before that too, but I'd like to hit one now if we could. Jeez. Maybe. There we go. Cutting on the wrong spot. Okay, here we go. Three, 2, 1. We know those colors. We just hit, didn't we hit a different Utah Mammoth player last? Yeah, it was the The Clayton Keller. This time we're pulling Lawson Krause. I feel like for the first couple series, sorry, that wasn't. I know this one better than I know other teams. First couple series we had Utah guys, they weren't showing up. Now we've got two this series. One of my favorite players on the Mammoth, family man, great player. I think he's underrated. Lawson Krause. Great hit. Who had Lawson Krause? I jinxed this. I said two claims. They're both randoms, obviously. 0 pitchered on those two. I don't know why I can't find it. Start over. There it is on the Solani claim. Brian, you're doubling up on this. You did have a few spots, so that helps, but you doubled up. I'm no stranger to claiming as many as you did and missing both of them, so it's nice when it works. Great jersey. This should be Mammoth, which it is. We're starting to see the Mammoth jerseys roll out. Love it. The only thing I don't like, I guess I shouldn't say I don't like, but away jerseys still have Utah on the front, and they have the Mammoth logo up here where the Utah patches are. Assistant captain on the Mammoth is Lawson Krause. I tried, but I missed. I tried to buy a puck, not a game-winning puck, but a puck that he scored with in the game that I went to, and I missed the high bid on it. So I'd like to have a puck where I watched it go in person, you know? Thought that'd be cool. Yeah, the home jerseys are nice. Big Mammoth logo is cool. It's new. Everyone should have at least one Mammoth jersey. Lots of great players. Krause is a cool one. No pitcher there. I'm probably going to have to institute the freebie. Have we had a pitcher yet? I don't think we have. I bet next Monday when we're back on the regular claims or regular schedule, I'm trying to say, if you guys remind me, I'll institute the no pitcher headliner extra jersey rule like we did last series. Not that we need to, but 12 through 20, we haven't hit one yet. Don't know if that means we got a bum batch, which I don't know if that's possible, but bum batch as in not a lot of pitcher headliners, or if they're all stacked at the end. But either way, I'm going to do a bounty type thing where if we don't hit one next time, I'll give a jersey away. I still owe Brian some jerseys too. I have it written down. I just keep forgetting to message you. Okay. Yeah, everyone wanted Yeti. It just we couldn't because of the cooler company. They were stingy about that. All right, let's keep rolling. Yes, I am doing Fire Factory. The way it'll work, I'm still up in the air. I don't know when I'm leaving or when I'm coming back, so give it extra time. I'm going to drop it tomorrow, Chad. I'll put an announcement out tonight and tomorrow morning and a schedule out. Do Fire Factory and licensed jerseys dropping tomorrow at the same time as they would on Thursday. And then if we can, we'll try to break it on Friday. I just don't know if I'm going soon and coming back earlier, if I'm going later and coming back even later, like Monday. So I'll get it figured out. We are going to drop it. We'll figure out a time to do it regardless. Should be just fine. It'll just be one of two choices. Okay, let's do some multi-sport, guys. We're to our other pre-fill here. Again, trying to fill up the rest after this. We have two divisions left in Big Al's discount: AFC South, NFC South, and then Big Al's 3-boxer is 5 spots away. We'll talk about live fills. We'll try to do our normal, but if it's a slow night, we'll just see how it goes. Okay, I'm going to read these through because you guys just probably saw them randomed here and no picture to look at on Facebook. Checking these last two. Nope. Okay, Chris, you've got Clark, Magic Johnson, Ricardo Pepi, Karl Malone, Roberto Carlos, Mbappe, Benzema, Dickerson, Bo Jackson, Zion Williamson, Beckham, Larry Bird, Cameron Brink, Chad Johnson, Ron Jaworski, Pulisic, Allen Iverson, Trae Young, Kurt Warner, and Nikola Jokic. Nick F., you had Slavkovsky, Diana Taurasi, Jamal Murray, Lawrence Taylor, Trevor Hoffman. Chad, you had Jack Eichel, Damian Lillard, Steph Curry, Wayne Gretzky, Barry Sanders. I'll close it after this one. This one could be football, could also not be football, so I'll let it roll through this one. If it's football and it helps the votes, great. guys are pretty heavy on one position there, though. I've never seen the percentage that high. Nice. Tim, you had Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Garnett, Al Kaline, Mason Mount, and Clayton Kershaw. Larry V had Bedard, Jason Kidd, Brett Favre, Anthony Hardaway, and Matt Beniers. Bob, you had Jack Hughes, Gary Payton, John Morant, David Robinson, Juan Soto. Did John Morant get traded today? Or no, they're saying that they're having a hard time finding. Did he go to the Trailblazers? Or am I thinking of someone else going to the Trailblazers? Dave, Trout, McGuire, Steve Nash, Giannis, and Julio Rodriguez. Traded. Did he go to the Trailblazers? Or is that someone else? I know LeBron's going to be going. I know that Kawhi went back to the Raptors. Maybe LeBron's going to go back to the Cavs. Elliot Ewing, Ovechkin, Jordan Love, Diogo Jota, Miguel Cabrera, Jonathan R. You had Rose, Ellie De La Cruz, Deion Sanders, Dan Marino, Larry Johnson. Scorching, you had McDavid, Vinny Jr., Andre Dawson, Hakeem Olajuwon, Ray Allen, Griffey, Trevor Lawrence, Tyreek Hill, Darwin Nunez, and Jacob deGrom. Bill S., you had Angel Reese, Clyde Drexler, Kevin Durant, Sergio Aguero, Fernando Tatis Jr., Larry V., Nolan Ryan, Stan Musial, Ansu Fati, Sean Kemp, LaMelo Ball. Joe, you had Moss, Wade Boggs, Alonzo Mourning, Cal Ripken, and Ichiro Suzuki. Jason T., Montana, Stephon Marbury, Austin Matthews, Ruben Diaz, Vlad Guerrero Sr. Green declared an option. Which Green? Why can't I think of a Green? Jalen Green? They're talking about Jalen Green. Is that his name? Jalen Green? Jalen Brown. Jalen Green is Houston. Elway, Tony Obi, you have Elway, Tony Parker, Fabinho, Ronald Acuna, Michael Penix. Oh, Draymond Green. Okay. He's one of my least favorite players for multiple reasons. Jason T., Mike Piazza, Chad, Paul Pierce. We are good to go there. Let's close this. Boxes 2, 3, or 6. Next up is Big Al's Discount, and then Racky, or vice versa, Racky, then Big Al's Discount, and then some full size for my series, and then we'll talk about live fills. Okay. 2, 3, or 6. That won't work. That's a 4. That won't work. That's a 4. 6 will work. 6. All right, guys. If this happens to be football, we'll count towards the bounty. Although I think half the votes coming in so far have been for running back, so you guys are probably pretty locked on that one again today. Here we go. Box 6. Good luck. Thanks for joining this one, guys. I like this series quite a bit. Don't ask me why I'm cutting these. I don't need to. I need to cut this. Clyde's your guess? I could see Clyde the Glide coming out here. I love seeing his jerseys too. And we've been talking about the Trailblazers. I could see that. Okay, here we go. If it's football, we'll count towards football. If it's not, we'll close the poll. We're going to close it regardless after this. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. That is basketball. I like that hit too. Although I would have assumed he would have been on his other team, if we're being honest. That is Stephon Marbury. Great hit. I love the basketball numbers on these Mitchell and Ness. They're like leather. Back and certified. Corner? Did you hit that? You can't be that fast with the corner. Yeah, you can't. Jason had Montana and Stephon Marbury was your first random. You got to show these legends some respect, man. Hate basketball. I know. I get it. We've actually had a Stephon Marbury T-Wolves in Big Al series, but it was at the very start, like 600 jerseys ago, however long it's been. So we had one a long time ago. I don't think we've had one on the Knicks. This is cool. Stephon Marbury, New York Knicks hitting here. It's a great hit. What year is it? 2005, 2006, not that far back. Swingman Hardwood Classics, great jersey. see if we can find you a trade for a non-basketball player. We've got some New York fans in the group. That's a cool jersey. Congrats, Jason. Nice hit. Nice signature there as well. And it's Beckett. I just love the leather on these numbers or whatever material that is. They look nice, especially yellow and or green, orange and red. Colorblind. All right, we're gonna get to our guests here. Close the poll. Talk about the bounty. Let's do that now, and then we'll get into some live fills hopefully after this. Okay, we're gonna do either Radke or Big Al's discount first. Jason, you were trying to sell your random. That was Houston. If you're still trying to do so on Radke, let me know. Tim, usually, but I didn't see a comment today. If you're wanting to sell Denver and Jets or your teams, you may not be watching until later. Sorry, I just keep getting notification after notification. You got it. In Big Al's discount, remember this is it's a little cheaper. Normally a divisional would be $40. This is $28. Either players I have too many of or ex-boyfriend on an old team that's still a fun helmet, but I just can't quite get myself to put in the series because it's an old team. Or just players I have too many of, or ones that are just slightly under what I want to have the series at. Lots of different factors, and usually once I put it in the reserves for that, even if it should come out or if I want it to come out, I just keep it over there for that series. Divisions that are left are the AFC South and the NFC South, $28 per division. Racky's full, Big Al's regular series, $32 for a 3-boxer. This is random teams, so you're not claiming who's left here. You're just saying that you want to jump in. We're almost full on that one too, and then we'll get rolling. So we'll hang out here while we try to get the last. Let me type them up. I didn't want to start a whole new series on a half day of claims. Usually we drop Tuesday and break Wednesday, but so we put a Big Al's discount full size in there instead. Pick your division: AFC South, NFC South. 5 left in. It is Craig. Yep. He's going to put it in the corner, so it's up for trade. He's just a basketball guy. 5 left in Big Al's full size 3-box random teams. 32 per. Okay, we'll hang out here for a second and see if we get a few of these filled up. I may just run Radke first. Yeah, Marbury's cool. That's not one. That's one I wouldn't mind putting in the series either. If I had bought it, which I obviously don't own it. So 2 left in Big Al's discount, 5 left in Big Al's full size. I'll do Radke here in a second. I'm going to close the poll as well. We can do that now. 50% is a high number. I'm not going to outvote that. So you guys are going running back. If running back hits the most tonight, that'll trigger the bounty. We'll run all the names that join stuff tonight and enter it in random it. Top name can pick either Garrison Hurst, Darrelle Revis, Joe Green mini, or the Derrick Henry full size is sitting over here. Since we tied the last two, we're got a full size sitting in there. Okay, let's do this. Let's run Radke. No sense in sitting around any longer while we have one that's full, and then we'll come back to the 2 Big Al's items. In Radke, we're down to our last 4 boxes. 5, 7, 9, 12. Yep. I'll get the box number here, but let's read off who has who. Greg, you got Dallas Buffalo. Steve, you had the Rams. Shane bought your random, which is Carolina in this one. Tim, you've got Pittsburgh and Denver. Greg, New England and Las Vegas. Tim, San Francisco and the Jets. Greg, Detroit and Cleveland. Jonathan R, Cincy, Minnesota, Atlanta, Tennessee. David L, you had Chicago, Green Bay, Washington, Jacksonville, Tampa, Seattle. Jason T, Miami and Houston. Bill S, Kansas City, Philadelphia, Arizona, and the Giants. Brad, Indy and New Orleans. And then David L, you closes with the Chargers and Baltimore. Let's get a box number. And then last chance to guess a Defensive Player of the Year award winner from the year 2010 or earlier, all the way back to when it started in 1970-something. Just pick a name that you see sign stuff, so you have a shot. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Box 5. Box 5 it is. What's this actually? So I don't confuse people. Okay, let's see if anyone got this guess right. A lot less guesses today, not a ton hanging out, so we'll see what that means for lives, but I don't know if anyone guessed this. Here we go. Good luck, all. 3, 2, 1. If someone did, let me know. I often try to ignore them so I don't give it away by a noise or a reaction. Bears STS 2.0. His name is Jason Trailer on Facebook, Craig. If you want to message me, I can help you. Find him too, or I can connect you guys. Whatever. 3, 2, 1. It is Samurai Mike Singletary, Hall of Fame 98. He actually won it twice. I forget the years, but both in the 80s, I think. 80-something, 88, somewhere around there. Mike Singletary, Hall of Famer, STS 2.0. We see very little 2.0s these days. I don't know why they were so much more rare than the 1s, the 3s, and the 4s, but they were. I think a lot of people didn't order them, like people that host the signings and stuff. Did you get it, Craig? I don't remember seeing a Mike Singletary. I'm scrolling up. You had Troy Polamalu. Are you saying you got? Oh, you know where to find him? That's what you're saying. 85 and 88. I thought it was 88. I was like, oh, that's good. Got it on Facebook. You're good. Every once in a while, I'll miss your guys' guesses, so let me know if you guessed it. We got the Tootsie Roll Brown Mike Singletary. Okay. I was going to try to bid on this. That ends. When does it end? It ends at 9 p.m. Eastern. It's in 5 minutes. What's the bid at? We're going to get rolling here, guys. I'm just checking this one. Oh, this is the wrong post. Gosh dang it. There it is. Checking one thing, guys. I'll just leave that there and try to remember to do it by 7:15, not 7. Okay, let's run our Iraqi. 2 left in discount, 5 left in Big Al's. The way this is rolling, we may not have any lives tonight. I'll try, but we'll see. There's 5 left in the regular, 2 left in the discount. We'll get through those 2, and then we'll see how live fills look. Not a 3-boxer, that's for sure. We'll try a 2-boxer. We'll try racks. We'll try some jerseys. My fault for changing it to Tuesday, I know. Box 5. Nicely sealed up. close the poll, close the guesses. You guys are going running back. Yesterday you started strong with running back, didn't you? I thought you did. You did, but it was from Schwartz, right? Let's see if Racky helps you out on the running back front here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We've got a slate. I don't know if this team was picked or... Oh, it was picked. Missed it. Dallas Cowboys slate. I love the slates. And the person that won it loves slates. That was the very first claim today for Mr. Greg. Greg, Dallas. Buffalo was your random, but you didn't need the random on this one. Your piece. Irvin, I could see Irvin. I could see this being Emmitt Smith, too, for running backs. I could see it being Emmitt. Give me Emmitt. Come on. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's kind of glaring on me. I know who that is. Man, that's cool ink for that. I've not seen that color ink on like a slate. Number 94, that's an other. Hall of Famer now, I believe, right? That's a cool one. DeMarcus Ware. A little piece from the where they cut the screw hole out, sticking on there, but cleaned it up. Packet certified DeMarcus Ware. I want to see when this thing was signed. I actually like it. It is different. I agree, but I like it. Darker on the slate, which you need it to kind of stand out with either white or a dark color. I want to see if this is recently signed. March 14th, 2026 in Illinois, Rosemont, Illinois. DeMarcus Ware. Nice hit, Greg. That's cool. I tried to will it to be Emmitt Smith to get us a running back. It didn't quite work. Yeah, that's a cool one. Nice Dallas hit. Greg, congrats. DeMarcus Ware slate. I dig it. We're going to give you a vote here for other. So not the right one, but I could see other running away with it today, other tight end, but I could also see running backs doing well. Okay, guys, we're at that point where we're going to sit here and wait for these last two to fill up. I'm not going to do a live fill until these fill up, and then we'll try live fills after that, see how they go. Even yesterday, we were waiting around on a few of them, so if it doesn't work today, it doesn't work today. It is a nice Cowboy set. I like that. We'll do our discount first, but regardless, both are open. So 5 spots left. I'm going to copy these and just move it down because it's easier than just repeating myself over and over. But I still will repeat myself. Ah, no, not that button. Go to channel. I'm already on the channel. Okay, we've got 2 divisions left in Big Al's discount full size. It's a pick your division style, so not pick your team. The reason we do that is not every team is represented. Every division will always have multiple in there, but there's not 32 helmets in the series. It's a side series that's cheaper because they're helmets that are on older teams or player I have too many of, so I spread it out across a couple different series, or names that are just not quite what I want them to be for the next series, but that's the reason they're cheaper here. So 28 per division, AFC South, NFC South are the last 2. And then Big Al's, we went from a 4-boxer to a 3-boxer this week. We've got 5 spots left. It's a comment in type break or just say I want a spot type break. As soon as we get those last 5 filled up, I'll run the randoms and we'll find our teams. That's where we're at here. So we'll hang out until we get these last 7 spots filled up. Then we will try a couple live fills. If we need to skip one or two or all, we will. Not normally on Tuesdays, normally Wednesdays, and I just realized I was going to try to get into more of Nick's, and then a whole hour's gone by. Nick, are you here? You still on running? I bet you ran through yours pretty quick tonight. Still on, but I'm not sure I can bid on them. Just a couple divisions left, a couple full-size spots left as well. Brian, NFC South. Thank you, Brian. One closer. AFC South, last division in discount. 5 left in the full size. If you've already got your spots, don't, like I said, don't overextend it. If we can't do it, we can't do it. We'll wait till this one fills because it's close enough. But live fills, if they're not in the cards tonight, they're not in the cards tonight. Zach, one more in Big Al's. Thank you. Don't worry, I left a little present in the Viking helmet before I sealed it up. If I closed it up good enough, you may still experience it when it gets there. If I sealed it up nice enough. No leaks. Thank you, Zach. Good luck. 4 spots left there, 1 left in the discount series. $7.15, what I'm trying to make it to. Brian, you'll take 2 and 3 boxer. Thank you. Eric, you'll on a random team spot. Gotcha. So 1 spot left there before we run teams. I am going to do discount first, but if this fills, we'll get teams rolling before we run this one. So 1 division left in discount, 1 random spot left in Big L's. We will try live fills, and then we'll see how they go. Ray says close bowl. Thanks, Ray. Appreciate you. Are we to that point where it's just easier to? John, I appreciate you. We just barely closed right before you, but I appreciate you jumping in as well. We will do some live fills. We'll try to do some live fills. We won't do a 3 boxer, but we'll try a 2 boxer. We'll try Radke. We'll try some licensed jerseys. If any of them are moving slow, I'll just nix it, move on to the next one, and we'll see if that works. Okay, I'm going to run these teams now so you guys can look at them before. We'll do discount first, but let's get the teams assigned first. Thanks for being guys helping me fill this one up. Seven times. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Tampa Bay on top, Indianapolis on bottom. Tampa Bay on top, Indy on bottom. So just so we know, Greg, Tampa, Indy going to scorching. Eric, you were the second to last to claim. That's Jacksonville. Let's reorganize and see how those go. So I said Jacksonville is Eric, Tampa was Greg, and Indy was the last one, which was, oh, I didn't grab the last spot. Still scorching, but hold on. Why do I keep doing that where I don't highlight the whole thing? Indy scorching. Jacksonville, Eric, Tampa Bay, Greg, all good. Okay, I'm going to read off who you guys have. I'll do the discount first, and then we'll come back and do this one. Jonathan R., I've got you with Arizona and the New York Jets. Bill S., Atlanta. Brad, Baltimore. Gila, you've got Buffalo. Elliott, Carolina, Tennessee combo. Bill S., Chicago. Zach, you've got Cincy. Tim, Cleveland. Robert, Dallas. Zach B., Denver. Scorching, Detroit. Greg, Green Bay. Joe, Houston. Scorching, you have Indy. Eric, you have Jacksonville. Elliott, you've got Kansas City. Craig H., you've got Las Vegas. Tim, the Chargers. Brian, the Rams. Greg, Miami. Scorching, Minnesota. Jonathan R., New England. Zach B., New Orleans. Shane, the Giants. Bill S., Philadelphia. Bob, Pittsburgh. Brian, San Francisco. Bill S., Seattle. Greg, Tampa, and Washington. If you want to trade or sell or buy or offer anything on those, you've got the time to do it now. We're going to do our discount first. In this one, Jason, you've got the AFC East, Obi, the AFC North, Scorching, AFC South and West. Hila, you've got NFC East. Chad, you've got NFC North. Brian, you've got NFC South. Tim, you've got the NFC West. Let's close that. Let's get our small one. Discount series page. And okay. I hate this cage. Whatever one comes out first. Sometimes multiple come out because this thing's so old. Hopefully we just get one. Yeah, well, there we go. Yellow one by itself. There goes the green one after. If you can see it, 38. 38 is the number we're doing. Put this one back in, the green one. I just need to, I don't want to use a big one with 200 bingo balls just for a series with 15 or 20 balls, you know. Can I go grab it, guys? It's on the other side. I don't have room for the discount series next to the regular series, so it's in my other room. 38 it was, 38. Let me grab it. Okay. Checking one more time. 38, 38. I'll put it into the used discount series thing. This is kind of not very even. Good enough. Okay, good luck all. Box 38. Discount series. No Wonka in that, but my brain is programmed to check the backside now. Let's see what type of discount series element we get here. Sometimes this series provides names that you almost never see, too. Let's see if it's one of those. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Is it one of those, or is it a name we see frequently? Who would I put in the discount series for the Raiders? Raiders is AFC West. AFC West, and this one was Ray Scorching. You had the South and the West and the AFC. You're hitting on the West. This one is Beckett. No one's guessing. I don't know who I would have guessed. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. A player I love, just on one of his old teams. We're getting to that point in his career where he's going to be available on any of his teams in the series. Once he's retired, you can kind of mess around with him if you want to, putting him in on different teams. Right now, I try to stick to just the Rams in the regular series. I believe there's one in there of them. But that's a Raiders, Davante Adams. Davante Adams, the very first helmet I ever hit when I joined the break was a Davante Adams helmet for the Packers. That was back when he was on the Packers. Very nice hit. Discount series giving us an ex-boyfriend there, but that's a fun one. Okay, time to move over to our regular series 39 3-boxer. I believe we're at 105 helmets. If it's a normal day today, we'll be at 110. If it's not, 108. We'll try a live fill after this. Pick one random one style. We'll try a Racky live fill. We'll try a licensed jersey live fill. Of course, nice hit. Davante's a fun one to hit from discount. In my opinion, I wouldn't mind hitting them really for any reason, but there's some guys that are just borderline for me that I don't want to have in the series. He did come out quite a bit for Oakland when he was on Oakland too, so that factored in, but it's been a little bit since I've seen an Oakland Adams. Okay, and I think that's been in there for time too. Okay, I'm going to read these through one more time. Jonathan, you've got Arizona and the New York Jets combo. Bill S. Atlanta, Brad Baltimore, Gila Buffalo, Elliott Carolina Tennessee combo. Bill S. You've got Chicago, Zach Cincy, Tim Cleveland, Robert Dallas, Zach you've Denver, Scorching Detroit, Greg Green Bay, Joe Houston, Scorching Indy, Eric you've got Elliott Kansas City, Craig H. you've got Las Vegas, Tim the Chargers, Brian the Rams, Greg Miami, Scorching Minnesota, Jonathan R. New England, Zach New Orleans, Shane the Giants, Bill S. Philadelphia, Bob Pittsburgh, Brian San Francisco, Bill S. Seattle, Greg you have Tampa and Washington. Only need a Jets to complete the Davante set. That's cool. I should do that too. Jets, Rams, Raiders, Packers. Did he play somewhere else? He didn't play for the Steelers, did he? I think it's just those 4, right? Maybe he'll retire a Packer. Come back and play for us for a year. Probably not, though. I love seeing him do well on the Rams. Just those 4. I don't think I have a Davante Jets unless it's somewhere else in the dollar break, or not the dollar break, the discount reserves or something. Okay, let's get 3 numbers. Again, if you're logging in, you're confused why I'm on a Tuesday. We're switching it from tomorrow to today, just this week. Going out of town, I think. USA game, other plans going on, and I was going to nix the whole stream, but today sounded like it would be okay. Let's get 3 numbers. 1, 2, 3. Close that. Okay, first number is, I'm going to leave the screen up just in case you guys come in and ask to trade if you're showing up late. 86 is the number. I have a Flash Adams for the Jets. If you're looking to trade, let me know. Oh, nice. Is that your only Flash for the Jets, though, Bill, or did you replace the Adams with another Flash? I know you have your Flash set. 86 was the number. If that's your only Jet, you're being generous, but I bet you replaced the Adams with something else. My guess is I don't think did you have Joe Namath Flash? I don't know if you did. 54-5-4. Does anybody else? Kevin Y, that's a cool one. I've got a Kevin Y here. I don't know if it's in the series or it might not even be a Jets one. Does anybody else have a full completed set all of one style? Are you getting anyone getting close? Bill completed his flash set a couple months ago. I've got one complete set. I'm really close on a couple others. 57, man, all kind of lower numbers here. Thanks. Anyone you're looking for, Bill? I have a lot of different. Yeah, you guys can always chat too. If you need me to point you guys to each other, maybe you've already chatted before in the past, but. All right, reading one text here. Bill B just sent you DM. Nice. Okay, let me grab them, guys. 86, 54, 57. I'll leave it up till I come back just in case there's any trade offers. Oh, jeez. Open to PC's Bills, Bucks, and Vikings and Gators. Denver's up for trade. If anyone's up for trading Denver, pull the TJ Watt Superfractor card from the new Topps Chrome Cosmic. Wow, that's cool, Ray. 2 NFL non-signed. Most don't. Just depends on what it is, though. If you're getting it from a hobby box instead of a retail box, it's got some shots. But okay, I'm not a huge card guy. There's some in here that are. I think Ray's pretty good at cards. Denver's up for trade. Last call on that one. Let me close this. We're going to try a pick one random one after this, guys. If it feels great, if it doesn't, I don't think I'm going to do a one boxer. So if a 2 doesn't fill, we'll just nix it. We'll try Racky. If it doesn't work, we'll try licensed jerseys if they don't work. But that's what we're going to do tonight. Okay. 86, 54, 57. 54 is first. 86 is last. Hey, look, that's got the handwritten one my wife did. Last series. Got some extra labels. Okay, let's roll. 54, Series 39. Why not? Let's keep rolling with no Wonka. Good luck, all. I see a label. It could be that guy. It is that guy. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. Hey, here we go. 3, 2, 1. That's kind of funny that it could have been a weird occurrence on this one, but it's not. Could have been a weird occurrence. Titans Blue Classic, not the White Classic. They got a few difference. Carolina, Tennessee combo spot. Elliott hitting on this one. So what you got, Elliott? 3, 2, 1. Not that guy, pal. Talking to nicknames, the Freak is one of the better nicknames out there. Javon Curse. This is double funny for a reason. I think the Kevin Mawae I have is a Titans helmet, so that would have been funny if it was Kevin Mawae. But also, we're talking about Gators just barely before, and we pull a Gator. See, Bill B says, go Gators, the Freak. Elliott, nice hit. Javon Curse. He must have done, I don't think that's an old signing, but I've been seeing more of him too. So number ones are where it's at. Yeah, if you can get short print ones to 10 or lower, even 25.50, depending on what card it is. But most of the other stuff is pretty low on value. Elliott, nice hit. Javon Curse, the Freak. Next up, 57, Series 39. Maybe I forgot to label some boxes. I don't think I did, though. I have a set way of doing things. Parallels and serial numbered, yeah. And the autographs are great, too, but it just depends on who they are. You can get an autograph of a guy that no one's heard of, and it's almost worthless, too. Can't quite tell who it is. I can see the team. Yeah, we're on a little bit of a streak with classics. We had a few classics the other night. Yesterday, this was discount, but discount classic. Big Al's classic. I need to do a poll again. I wonder how many people would prefer a classic speed over a specialty, just all things considered. I think there's more classic speed lovers out there than I think there are, because I tend to be the opposite and like specialties. Philly Classic. Ooh, PSA DNA, that gives me a hint. Who had Philly? Philly was Bill S. Elliott hitting Tennessee, Bill hitting Philly. PSA DNA kind of gives me a hit. And 3, 2, 1. It is the man. We might see more and more PSA stuff in the future if they indeed did finish the buyout of Beckett. But Kelce had a ton of PSA signings. That's Jason Kelce, the big man. He's pretty dang popular, too. That's a great hit. Used to be we couldn't find him and we could find a ton of Travis Kelce. Now it's the other way around. You can find a little bit more of Jason and a little bit less of Travis. Nice hit, Bill. Jason Kelce classic. Let's pull another classic just for the kick of it. Let's go 4 straight. Maybe we can get some Wonka on this one. 86. Series 39. Free Wonka. So again, guys, we're going to try a 2-boxer. If it fills, great. If it doesn't, no big deal. We're going to do that with all 3 of our normal drops tonight. If they fill, if 2 of them fill, 1 of them fills. If none fill, 3 of them fill. Great, great, great. Name on the top here, and I'm pretty sure I do have that dude in the series. And it's the right team. Okay. I don't know if I've ever used this guy in our regular series. Maybe once before. 3, 2, 1, and look at that. It is a classic. I bought this one back from one of you guys. I can't remember who it was. Or I traded for it, or I did something. I can't remember. Sports Certified. It's a name we don't see a ton. I remember pulling it and thinking, oh, I haven't seen that in a while. But then I decided to give it a shot in my series for once. Or twice, how many times. New Orleans, who had the Saints? New Orleans, Zach. Zach B had the Saints. Congrats, Zach. And it is the name that's on the top. 3, 2, 1 in the original box. Helps. I don't know if that's 01 or 91. It's probably 01, but that's looks a little too close to a 9. Defensive Player of the Year award winner, linebacker Pat Swilling. Yeah, right. Get some sleep, dude. We'll see you around. Schwartz Certified Pat Swilling going to Zach. We hit this in a Schwartz box. I bought it back from one of you guys. I don't remember who it was. But not a name we see a ton of. I like that one. Look at all the classic. If not for the DeMarcus Ware, we'd have all classic out there. All right, congrats to you 3. I'll get your points here in a second. It's the last box, so I want to get the post going first. But we had Javon Curse, the Freak, Jason Kelce, and Pat Swilling. Let's try a 2-boxer. If it fills, we'll roll with it. If it doesn't, we won't worry about it tonight. But I have faith in us. 3-pointer right for Zach B. That was Pat Swilling. I don't know that we ever had him before. I'm going to cheat and look really quick on my all. I keep getting curious, and I need to not get curious until the stream's over. Pat Freiermuth, Pac-Man, Patrick Mahomes a billion times, Patrick Peterson, Pat Surtain, Patrick Queen, Patrick Willis. We've never had Pat Swilling in the series. I thought for sure we had one time. Okay. Are you, Nick? I logged on. I heard you say that you'd done 3, so I assumed that you were getting off. I should have put some more bids on there. I saw the Kent Johnson, but I don't think that was the one that I was in. I don't even know who I won on the bids either, so I'll have to just look back later, or you can tell me either way. Okay, Bill B, I've got you with Miami. Bill B, Miami. Elliott, San Francisco. Elliott. Nick, Carolina. With the random up. Greg, I've got you with the Giants. Greg, Giants. Zach, New England is still there. John, just one late on New England. Dave, I've got you with Washington. Greg just behind on New England. Zach, Kansas City is there. Giants are gone, Bill. Sorry, Detroit is there, Greg. That's number 8, right? Kansas City is gone. Vikings are there for Dave. Buffalo is number 10 for Greg. Greg, do you have a DeMarcus Ware yet on the Cowboys? Maybe Broncos, maybe none. It's a defensive guy in a slate too, but I think he had an Emmitt Smith or a Dion slate. Buffalo, New England's gone, Bill. Green Bay is there, Bill, number 11. 12 is Indy for Brian. 13 is Chicago for Bill. Okay, I think we're caught up. Three left. I think we can get there. Just 3 away, it appears. Brad grabbing Cincy. Hey, Brad. Do you know what days you're on this week? I'm going to be gone for... I don't know if I'm going to be, like, gone. There's not been very many Brad breaks I've ever missed. I've had to miss 1 or 2, and even then I still get some pre-claims in most of the time. But I've probably missed a couple in years. Two more left here. I'm putting this on the wrong spot, aren't I? Good job, Al. Carolina, Tennessee, Arizona. Did I fix it? Did I do it right? Arizona, Atlanta, Baltimore, Cleveland, Dallas, Denver, Houston, Jacksonville, Vegas, Chargers, Rams, New Orleans, Philly, Pittsburgh, Seattle, Tampa Bay, Tennessee, and the Jets. Should be right. Okay, 2 mains away. Nick has a random available as well. And we're going to try a Radke fill after this. Let's see how that goes. Jonathan R's buying a random. Thanks, Jonathan. Got you there on that one. So just 2 mains left now to close us. Now I'm kind of hoping we hit 2 more classics, but that's not going to happen. Well, I guess it could. That's not that weird. Oh, I also haven't even done a single. Whoops. Maybe because we haven't hit any running backs. Uh-oh. We've only opened 5 items, though. So, wide receiver, we got one. Other, and oh! That's why no one's talking about it. Oh, no. You guys could have easily guessed tight another, too. You guys usually switch back and forth between that and running back. Yikes. Yikes. There's Dustin with the Rams. Thanks, Dustin. So this is all I need you to do, Dustin. Next time you have any intel that Baker Mayfield's going to play a golf course, just figure out what time he's playing at. Me, you, and Jonathan will go just randomly show up. We'll do the whole chloroform thing on the mouth of the 3 guys that Baker's supposed to play for, and then we'll go step in. And we'll play around at 18 with Baker. Capiche? I just need you to do some intel, and that requires hacking into his phone. I don't know how many other players I'd rather play golf with over Baker Mayfield. He's got to be in the top 5 choices. He's played her twice. That's cool. Just write him with like a sob story. I've been a fan of you all my life. I crapped my pants last night, and everyone's making fun of me. Sammy has a cabin right now. That's cool. Is the course he's playing at nice? You don't work at the golf course, right? Why do I not know? Or do you? No, you don't work there. Someone here works on. Tim works on a golf course. One more main left to close this, guys. Played Spearfish Canyon, Boulder Canyon. I don't work it either. There's a lot of people that do supers and stuff. That's cool. Spearfish Canyon, Boulder Canyon. I'd like to take my clubs down where I'm going this weekend and play at Black Desert, but it's expensive. And I bet they're booked out for a month or 2. So there's a bunch of courses down where I'm going, though. Just one main left in this one, guys, and then we'll attempt to rank you next. There's no way. It says there's 4 people watching. I think that's wrong, but maybe it's right. More than 4 people that joined this break. I think it just dips. Or maybe if you hop out to check something on your phone, it quickly removes it. I don't know. Yeah, it popped up, but when I looked, it said 4. Now it's at 9. It's been at 20 most of the stream, or 18-ish. Okay, Tampa Bay will close this. Thanks, Zach. And our random is claimed, so let's get rolling. Again, we're going to do a Radke drop next. Same spiel. If it fills, it fills. If it doesn't, we'll try our licensed jerseys after that. If that fills, great. If not, also great. This is what I'm looking for. Although I need this is old drink. It works for now. I hate warm soda, man. There's almost nothing worse. I don't know how people can open up a warm can of soda and drink and prefer it like that instead of on ice or freezing cold. Anyone here like warm soda? My brother-in-law does, and I think he's a serial killer because of it. 4, 5, 6. I tell him every time too. 7. Cleveland on top, Houston on bottom. I think if you came here and played Boulder, Spearfish, and Elkhorn, you wouldn't be disappointed. I'd be curious to hear how you rank them. I should go play. There's a few people that do, but I think they're mostly serial killers. So that's why I was saying that. If you like, it's okay, I don't need ice. You just pick up a warm that's been sitting outside or something. I think there's a problem with you. You can admit it here. I don't care. But I think there's a problem with you. Okay, in this one, I've got Bill B with Miami and Cleveland, Elliot, San Francisco, New Orleans, Nick, Carolina, Jonathan, Seattle. Greg, you have the Giants in Arizona. Zach, you have New England and Las Vegas. David L, Washington and Tennessee. Zach, you have Kansas City and Philadelphia. Greg, Detroit and Denver. David L, you've got Minnesota and the New York Jets. Excuse me. Greg, you've got Buffalo and the Chargers. Bill S, Miami. Nope. What am I looking at? Green Bay and Jacksonville. Brian W, Indianapolis and Dallas. Bill S, Chicago and Atlanta. Brad, Cincy and Baltimore. I'm struggling reading these. Dustin, Rams and Pittsburgh, and Zach, Tampa Bay and Houston. I'm new to playing golf. What's a good maybe used set to pick up? See, this is where people get confused with me. I love golf. I play a lot of golf. I'm not very good at the equipment side. I'm not like going and look at new drivers. I have a used driver. I've got my irons I have are Cleveland's. I think Cleveland's are really forgiving. They stopped making them for a long time, and then they just made a new set, and I bought new Cleveland's because my old Cleveland's were great. I can hit my irons further than anyone I know. I don't know what it is, but I've got long irons. I don't know what a good use set is. You got my vote for Cleveland's, but those are hard to find, and I don't think others would agree with me on that. So, anyone else in the room play a lot of golf? Know a lot about equipment? I just enjoy playing. Never took lessons. Never. I had the same set from high school until just barely, and bought kind of the same style with a new set. But I think it's called the Cleveland. One of those. I can't remember what the new. It just came out like last year, 2 years ago. I don't know. If you're new, I wouldn't get blade irons, but that's me. Okay, let's get some boxes going here. I read off all the randoms, right? Pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. TaylorMade, send 2 good irons and drivers. Brad's been playing a lot of golf lately too with his son. Okay, let's get some boxes. Don't need to shake. We are good. 1, 2. I don't buy Titleist balls either because I think it's a waste of money. I like I play with TaylorMades. I play with I don't know why, but I love Mojos. They don't make them anymore, but I like Bridgestone. I like the Kirkland brand from Costco too. Callaway I like too. There's a few I won't play, but I'm not like a Titleist snob where I only play Titleist. Those are so expensive. Number 10. And half. Sorry, not showing it close enough. Number 5. I don't know if I showed 10 close or if I just read it out loud and didn't show it close. 10. 10 and 5. All right, guys, let me grab them. We'll come back. We'll try a Radke Life fill if it fills great. And then again, if you're around tomorrow, we're going to do Fire Factory and licensed jerseys dropping tomorrow for the weekend. We'll figure out what that means for the break day, whether it's here or if I'm going to do it the back of the house down south or what we're doing. I don't know. But we're going to drop it and make a plan as we go. Just figured we give it an extra day to fill. Okay, Radke is pasted. And we're grabbing boxes 10 and 5. Still using today. Yeah, I think once you find something you like, I always see people like constantly in the simulator trying to change stuff, and maybe that's the way to go. Maybe I should take lessons. I don't lock my fingers when I golf either. I hit it like a baseball bat, which I don't profess to be good at golfing, but I'm better than average, I think. I think they say that majority of golfers don't hit under 90. I think if you're hitting under 90, you're doing decent. If you get under 80, you're doing great. If you can get under 100, I think you're still doing good too. But golf is my favorite thing to do outside. I love golfing. Hoping to go Thursday, but I think I'm gonna miss it. So, all right, guys. I think I'm having a mini stroke. Everything I'm doing tonight is slow. Oh, let's do Radke next, and then we'll try some jerseys to end the night. Oh, I already have it pasted. Good. Okay, 5 and 10, 10 and 5, 10 and 5. Two low numbers. Got a shot to have the lower the number. I always think the better chance of getting like a whatever you call it, player number. Okay, 5, Series 39. This is, I guess we did hit 1 in the first batch. We had a 3-pointer, so we're ahead of the schedule still, but it'd be nice to hit one of these two. TaylorMade driver. Yeah, I've got TaylorMade driver, but mine's used. It's like a burner from a few years back. I went and looked at new ones, and they were like $500, $600, and I thought, there's no chance. I can still hit it just as far with this. Team, can't quite see the autograph, see a style. Trying to think. It's really my irons that give me my advantage for the most part. 3, 2, 1. I was hoping we could go straight classics today. Didn't happen. The weird part is that if there's not like a huge difference between my 6 iron and my 9 iron, there's not. If I hit a good 9 iron, if I flush it good, I can hit it 190, 200. 6 iron probably goes 220 if I hit it great. Back and certified. We have the Chargers. Oh, I was thinking they were claimed, but they're not. That one must have been a previous one. Chargers were a random on spot 10. Greg, you had Buffalo and the Chargers. Oh, if only. I almost called that. 3, 2, 1. If only this had been in this. I said the lower, you got a chance of getting a player number. We hit number 10 in box 5, but almost in box 10. Great hit there. We got a quarterback. Justin Herbert on the Eclipse. Great hit, Greg. Back at certified. Do you have a Herbie, Greg? I always get interested. You and I talk about sets we're completing or guys we're after, and I always get curious if you have guys. Justin Herbert. That's a nice hit. You do? Okay. What style do you have? Don't say slate. If you do, I know this one's automatically on the chop block. Well, maybe not. You said that you like to keep a couple of some guys. Okay, box 10. I keep a couple of all of the guys that I like, so there's not really a rhyme or reason. Box 10. Can we pull a number 5 in box 10 or another number 10 to get us a bonus? Series 39. 0 Wonka, so only 1 out of 5. We are severely under the Wonka quota. Severely. Sometimes, like, if it's Radke, in my head for 10 seconds, I guess, Whiting doesn't really help. If it's orange or purple or something, I think, oh, it's got to be this team. White ink, though, Could be anyone, and this doesn't have to even be. This is signed in white, but I doubt this is the original box. I'm going to check just to see, because maybe it is. Feels like we've pulled one of these style every stream for a few streams now. 3, 2, 1, we're going amp. Pulled a couple amps last week. I think we pulled one yesterday, although I don't know for sure. Yeah, we did. We pulled Matty Ice amp yesterday for Brad. This time we're pulling a Jets amp. Jets amp. Who had the Jets? Jets were another random. 2 randoms sitting. Spots right next to each other. Spot 9 and spot 10. Spot 9 was Dave. David L. Second certified on the Jets amp. Jason says Tomlinson. And it is Tomlinson. We've had a couple different amps. We've seen Curtis Martin. We've seen him. We've seen, I forget who else. Seen Brees Hall out of Racky. Yeah, of course. Nice hit, Dave. I don't mind those two at all. You got your first running back, at least, but it's a little too late for that. Well, Daniel Tomlinson, Justin Herbert coming out on this one. Herbert, Tomlinson, let's try a Radke live fill. There it is. Again, if it fills, we'll roll with it. If it doesn't, I'm not going to worry too much about it. I think we have more showing up now than we did earlier. It's a little harder to fill the earlier stuff, but I think we can get through this and the licensed jerseys and call it a night. Tomorrow's Fire Factory licensed jerseys for later in the weekend. And then we won't do anything on Sunday unless I put up some winner's choices while I'm gone just for fun. Funkos or jerseys or full sizes, and then we'll come back to a normal stream on Monday. Let's see where we're at here. Top chat to get rid of deleted and reorganize it. First claim I see, New England. Hold on, let me share my screen. New England is John. Number 2, Miami, Jonathan. Number 3, Pittsburgh with a random up is Jason. Number 4, Joseph with Detroit. Number 5, Pittsburgh's gone, Greg. Sorry, 5 is Minnesota for Zach. Minnesota, Zach. Number 6 is Chicago. 4, David. My son is at the Bees game, the local minor league team. And he put on a jersey that someone bought him. I just remember this since we're doing jerseys next. And it's a Mike Trout Salt Lake City Bees jersey because he came down and played for a little bit when he was, because the Angels are the feeder team. It was funny. I said, hey, I got a Mike Trout in my series downstairs. No way. Yes, I do. Chicago, Dave. I just thought of that because I was thinking of what the score is over there. Cincy is Brian. Number 8, Kansas City. For Bill. Number 9, Minnesota is gone. Number 10, still number 9. Minnesota, Pittsburgh is gone. Pittsburgh's gone too, sorry. Number 10, again, Philadelphia is there. Or number 9. I keep skipping numbers. Joseph got you on Philly. Dave just behind on Philly. Indy is number 10. I'm losing my mind, guys. Indy. Detroit is gone as well, Greg. Sorry, Colts are gone, Carlos. Washington is there for Dave. Number 12 is Buffalo for Greg. Number 13 is the Chargers for Dave. Number 14, Buccaneers. I can't repeat it. I'm not when I say it stupidly. Carlos, Bucks, got your costs. Good luck. 15, San Francisco is open for Greg. Nope, that's Dave. 16. Tampa Bay's gone, but Atlanta's there. That closes us. Just some randoms up. My son is slowly turning into a bro, and I bug him about it every day. He has both worlds. He's still a little kid, needs his mom, but he's also a bro when he's with the bros. I'm trying to keep him in line. Okay. We've got one random up. Jason has a random up for $18, spot 3. I'll give it 30 seconds here. I know it's been up there for a little bit, so. My chair almost just went backwards. I'm going to grab a drink while we're waiting, and then I'm going to run the randoms. We'll do licensed jerseys after this to end the stream. I just draw the line on when he calls me bro. No, I do like that show. If he says bro to me, I'm like, dude, I'm not your bro. I'm dad, I'm dude, I'm whatever. I'm not bro. Okay, last call on Jason's random for 18. If not, you know the spiel, Jason. You put it up for sell or trade or keep, whatever you want to do. Let's go to this one and this one and this one. What was I watching today? I work at a computer all day. If I'm doing stuff with this, I'm on the computer. Okay, I got the random before I ran this. At my other job, I work alone, and it's all computer work for the most part, or driving around. So I watch movies while I'm working, just have it on the side. I was watching Gladiator today, one of the best movies of all time. I've seen it like 50 times. I'm going to go type your name, Dustin, on the random. On the other screen, but it's there, so you have spot 3 random. Now I'm going to run them 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Rams on top, Houston on bottom. You would give that team, Dustin. It's like it's trying to tell you something, man. You're getting Vegas over there. Now, way to go, Dustin. Now I want to go play whatever canyon and whatever canyon course and whatever. No, what is it? Yeah, Boulder Canyon, Spearfish Canyon, Elkhorn. I don't know what I did, you know. I don't know how you got Vegas. I want to come out and play golf out there. Yeah, it's Are You Not Entertained? Such a good movie. John, New England. John K, New England and Los Angeles Rams. Jonathan R, Miami, Cleveland. Jason, Pittsburgh, Dustin, Vegas. Joseph, Detroit and Carolina. Zach B, Minnesota, Baltimore. David L, Chicago, Dallas. Brian W, Cincy and Denver. Bill S, Kansas City and the Jets. Joseph, Philly and Arizona. Brad, Indy and New Orleans. David L, Washington, Jacksonville. Greg, Buffalo, Seattle. David L, Chargers, Green Bay. Carlos, Tampa, Tennessee. David L, San Francisco Giants. Greg, Atlanta, Houston. That is it for that. We've got these 3 boxes left. I want to say we're ahead on the count with reps over authentics. I want to maybe 2 authentics left. I could be wrong. Well, just don't ever listen to me, especially if I'm guessing Jason Witten as someone we haven't seen in a while. Tomorrow or whenever we do the next one, I'm going to write down a name I haven't seen in a while, and then if it's right, I'll show you. Or if it's wrong, I'll show you. If it's right, I'm just going to throw it away. 7 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Box 12. Did we do 1 today? No, we did 5 today. 12 for Terry. Who's Terry? Box 12. Oh, Terry Bradshaw. I was thinking like Scary Terry. All right, you calling your shot. 12 for Terry. You hit last night on your solo spot. 12 is underneath this one. Let's do it. Let's put this there. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Box 12. Good luck, all. That wobble that's authentic. I've seen a bunch of reps wobble. This one's hardly even. No, there's a little wobble. You don't have a great tracker with that. You got off course. You've been a little bit better at the authentic rep guessing lately. Just depends on how they're boxed up. Sometimes when they're just not flat, they do that. Okay, thanks for joining, everyone. Good luck. Before I open this, I am going to copy over jerseys. Remember, Mike Trout is unclaimable. Someone will get him as a random. Copy. Paste. Jerseys. Come over here. Put it there. Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We've got an STS. First STS of the night. There are a bunch of different styles outside of the classics. The Slate, not a bunch, I guess. Slate, Amp, Eclipse, and now an STS. And it's a 1.0 Charger Authentic. Who had the Chargers? Just looked at it from the earlier one, and same person has it. Dave, ending your Radke woes. Hitting an authentic STS. You stuck with it. There's no other thing to do but stick with it. You got yourself a nice one here. Back and certified, I didn't see who it was. I always think in my head LaDainian Tomlinson, but maybe we got 2 Justin Herbies tonight. Maybe we got receiver. I'm trying to think who else we could get on Chargers. Marion Hampton, LT, Gates, Herbert. Let's see what we got here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, or the one I didn't even think of. We haven't seen him in a little while, and I love that we pulled him tonight. Ladd McConkey. That's a great authentic, too. I feel like his stuff was drying up. Hopefully this is a newer signing, but I doubt it. Dave, nice hit. Ladd McConkey, authentic STS 1.0. That's a great one. Not running back, but you got one earlier. All right, let's try some licensed jerseys to end the stream. I'm going to look up when this is signed, but this was signed April 2nd, so not really near, but not really far either. Oh boy. I'll put that there and hope it doesn't spill. We'll give this one a little bit, see if we can get it filled up, and then make a decision here. I have got Mark with Ripken. That's not a. What? I might actually be having a stroke. Mark. Spot 2, Gronk for Larry. Rob. Spot 3, Barry, Greg. Whoops. Sometimes I do that. Spot 4 is Barry. Trout's locked, Dustin. Sorry, he's a locked random. He'll be given to someone, but it's unclaimable. I did that for this one. We may do more in the future with players like that, so there's always a fun random to try to hit. May help randoms get sold too. We don't really do that as often now. Iserman, spot 4. Did you do a 4th jersey, Nick? I saw Kent Johnson hit the 2nd or 3rd. Favre is number 5. I keep doing that. Typing the name of the jersey on the line. Favre. Shaq is number 6. For Brian. 7, Adam Oates for Greg. Number 8 is Austin Reeves for Bill S. Number 9 is Carlton Fisk for Larry. Robin Leonard, the Vegas jersey. Who is the 3rd jersey? I'm going to ask slowly, one at a time. Carlton Fisk, Larry. Kyrou, number 10 for Trevor Linden. So 2nd was Kent Johnson. Don't tell me 1 was Kent Johnson. Was 2nd Kent Johnson? 10, Jordan Kyrou. 11, Magic for Elliot. 12, Warren Moon for Greg. 3rd was Johnson. Oh, 2nd was Linden. All right, the moment of truth. What was the 1st? Maybe the 1st was Linden. I think I had at least, I saw my card ding a couple times. I think I had a couple players at least. Eichel. I didn't bid on Eichel, so it's not me. Warren Moon was 12. 13 was Churio for Bill. 14 is Ray Bork. That's a fun Avalanche Reebok. I just got a Timu Solani Avalanche Reebok in today too that we're going to put in the series down the road. But we already got a Jets Timu. Oh, and that's what I was trying to bid on was a Finland Timu, and I missed it. It was $7.15. No, I've only ever seen one of those. I need to buy a jersey and get it to Nick for the next time he goes to a Timu signing. I give up with my memory, man. I can't remember that, even if it's 10 minutes away. Messier, Elliott. Mark Messier. Elliott. Chelios, number 16 for Jason T. Few away, I believe. Leonard Linden, 3rd was Johnson. Garnett is number 17, KG. Yeah, Nick, I need to – you've told me a few times. I want to start buying a few blank jerseys from some of the ones I don't have that I really want, like alternates and reverse retros, and then I pay you to go take it to a signing you're going to go to already. It'd be fun to just get a couple of those knocked out. I'm trying to complete all the reverse retros. I'm trying to complete all the alternates. I'm not even close, I don't think. Okay, we're 3 away. There's 10 there, 7 there. I'll show pictures here. Let's see what it ended at. See, it's even just still pulled up over here. It ended at 221. I would have gone higher than that. Tricidal was 406. Ginla 288. Always private. Ooh, that's cool. I'll have to look at some Boston stuff. Okay, let me show you who's left, guys. I'm not trying to waste any time. We're just still a few away, so I'm looking at that. Emmett gets us 2 away now, right? Or 1 away. Emmett 17, 18 is Emmett Smith. For Zach. Okay, let's show some pictures. Okay, reminder, Trout is locked, so someone will get him every break as a random. He was not cheap. I bought it from someone in the room. So I appreciate them selling it to me. Chris Carter, not claimed. Fiala and Urlacher are available. Barkov and Allen are both available. Iafrate is available. Surtain and Paul Pierce. Khalil Mack. I realize that both those are orange bears. I try to avoid that. Stupid of me. Riggins and Yastrzemski. Knippel and Bosa and Grubauer. Gunther and Green hit the other day. MJD, Pat LaFontaine. Matthew Tkachuk, Felix Hernandez. Randall Cunningham. Dion and Philip Forsberg. Both gone. Hit. Isaiah Thomas is available. Zach Werenski. Did I see he's looking at Tampa Bay? Why do all these hockey guys move so frequently? Barbashev, Eddie George. That's kind of why I don't care if I have a hockey guy on his old team. Elway's still there. Larry Johnson's still there. Sergei Bobrovsky's still there. Chris Bryant's still there. Sammy Sosa's still there, not Cal. Joakim Noah available. Alex DeBrincat available. Dikembe Mutombo. Larry Zonka. T. Higgins and Alex Caruso. Dale Murphy. Ace Bailey. Kurt Warner, Teemu Selanne. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Justin Jefferson. Those are all our available spots. Who will close this? And as a reminder, while Trout is in, he's a locked random. I will run it 7 times. On the 7th roll, if he's one of the solos, so on today's it's only 2 solos, we'll rerun an 8th time. Or a 9th time if he comes up again on the Mondays. If he's one of the 4, rerun that as well. So 2 spots left to close this. This is the final break of the night. And I think we're too far away on this. We had Herbie hit. We had LaDainian Tomlinson hit. We had Ladd McConkey hit. 6, 7, 8. Yep. Only 3 away with 2 items. That's not going to work. Good grief. Oh, and I forgot about it's Mexico tonight, right? Mexico and Ecuador. Is it 60th minute or something? Kind of want to watch that. Whoa, why is it starting so late? Did they delay it by an hour? I thought it was supposed to be at 7 o'clock my time. Cool, it's only the 15th minute. Maybe it was 8 p.m. and I just didn't realize it. I don't know that anyone else is even paying attention to World Cup, but I like it. Cool, I'll watch that after this while I'm working. 2 spots left to close this, guys. Almost there. I will type just in case. I know we're to the end here and not a lot hanging on for the end of the night. Two left. If we want, we can do 1 and have 5 solos, but I'd rather not do 5 solos with Mr. Trout out there because then we run the risk of rerunning again. That'll be a fun surprise for whoever hits Trout as a random. You can't claim him, so it's just by the luck of getting him as a random. We're supposed to not want Mexico to win, right? Because they're our rival in soccer, CONCACAF, and all that stuff. But they're pretty decent. I could see them going far. Wouldn't they be favored in a game against us, Mexico? Or is it pretty even right now? Bill B grabbing Noah. Thanks, Bill. I appreciate it. 19. Maybe no one else is watching the World Cup. Okay, one spot. We'll close this. I'll read names again if I need to in a second. One final. We'll talk about trades and sells as well. Greg closing us with Eddie George. Thanks, Greg. Good luck to you. Remember, we'll do a 3-box tomorrow. We'll drop one tomorrow. It's a little different this week, so I appreciate you understanding why. Or not understanding why, I guess. Okay, let's go here. Remember, we're going to run it 7 times. If on the 7th roll, Trout is one of the last 2, which is a solo, we'll rerun an 8th time until he's not, or 9th time, however many. There's 1, 2. The last 2 will be $10 solos. First come, first serve, as long as it's not Trout. 5, 6, and 7. Deion Sanders, Felix Hernandez are our solos. Oh, I just messed it up. There we go. We'll add 4 more jerseys in tomorrow. Okay, I've got Greg with Deion, Felix Hernandez, King Felix nickname, last $10 solo. Let's read through and see if anyone has any discounts. Mark, you've got Cal Ripken, Knipple, and Barkov, Larry V, Gronkowski, DeBrincat, Chris Carter. Greg, you have Barry Sanders, Dikembe Mutombo, and Philip Grubauer. And Nick, you have Yzerman, Iafrate, and Caruso. Bill S. Favre, Bailey, and Mack. Brian, you've got Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Fiala, and Ivan Barbashev. Greg, you have Adam Oates, Zach Werenski, and Mike Yastrzemski. Both of those were close, but not discount. Bill S., Austin Reeves, Sammy Sosa, Dylan Gunther. Larry, you've got Carlton Fisk, Randall Cunningham, and Brian Urlacher. Brian W. of Cairo, LaFontaine, and Larry Zonka. Elliot, Magic Johnson, Mike Trout, that's where it landed, and Paul Pierce. A lot of these have 2 of the same sport. Greg, Warren Moon, Nick Bosa, Philip Forsberg, Bill S., Churio, Bryant, and Elway. Brian W., Bork, MJD, and Isaiah Thomas. Elliot of Mark Messier, T. Higgins, and Sergei Bobrovsky. Jason T., you have Chelios, Matthew Tkachuk, and John Riggins. Zach, you've got KG, Kurt Warner, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Emmett Smith, Del Murphy, Larry Johnson. Bill B., you've got Joakim Noah, Pat Surtain, Timu Solani. And Greg, you've got Eddie George, Marcus Allen, and Justin Jefferson. That one was all. So Greg's got a $3 off spot. Okay, let's look through some of these. I'll give it time, even though we're about the same time as yesterday. So Caruso up for sell or trade. I'll do dark, just not as dark as I've been doing. We'll buy Tkachuk if up for sale, John says. Who had Matthew Tkachuk? Jason, you had Matthew Tkachuk if you want to sell him. Riggins for sale, so maybe you're keeping Tkachuk. Larry V, buy Randall Cunningham and Urlacher. Both yours, Greg. Urlacher, Cunningham going to Greg. Elliot, is Bobrovsky for sale? Elliot, you've got Sergei Bobrovsky. Let us know. Both yours, Greg. Thank you. Del Murphy for sale for trade. Oh, you're down here. For sale for trade. So for sale. Pass on selling Tkachuk. Jason T. Buy Riggins. He said they're up for sale. So there he is yours. DeBrincat Carter for sale. Keeping Bobrovsky, okay. DeBrincat Chris Carter for sale. Keeping DeBrincat by. Jason's going to buy. Higgins and Pierce for seller trade. Pierce and Higgins for seller trade. I'll give it a second here, guys, for you. So Chris Carter, Alex Caruso, Paul Pierce, T. Higgins, Del Murphy, and Felix Hernandez are all up for sale for $10. Had a couple bought so far. By Con, if available. Con went to Top Spot. Mark, if you want to sell Con Nipple, let Zach know. And Mark says he'll buy T. Higgins, which is Elliott's. What color have I not done? Orange, which is fitting for Mark and his Bengals. Soul, good luck. I'll keep. That one was Con. Okay. Yeah. Give it a few minutes, guys. Jeez Louise. I downloaded this app called Citizen app. Do you guys have that? Tells you all the stuff going around you. Tell my wife to not download it. It's like guy with weapon, guy with I mean, it's not like right next to me, but it's like, I think it's like tapping into a police scanner, basically. I did it just to see the fires, and then all of a sudden I get all these other things. Okay, I'm gonna roll the bingo balls. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 available players for sale. Chris Carter, Alex Caruso, Paul Pierce, and Del Murphy. But if they don't go anywhere, they don't go anywhere. Let's get a gold bag. Gold bag was Mike Singletary today. Let's get a gold spinner and get 2 numbers. Okay. 2, 1, 2. I will leave this up for any late trades, like always. Chris Carter, Caruso, Paul Pierce, Del Murphy, Felix Hernandez are all $10 solos to buy. First jersey number is 152, Clay Matthews. Dustin, Trout, I answer right after, but I know you're busy. Trout is a locked random, so Trout cannot be claimed. It's assigned as a random every time. That's kind of the kicker on having him in the series, is he cannot be claimed. It's hard to see as well, but it says it down here. So you did miss on him. No, you're good. You're good. I knew we'd have several claim him, but he will always be a locked random. So someone will get him as a random every single break until he's hit. I just felt like that was the. If not, he's going to be the first claim every single time from everybody, or at least those that want to try. 62. I haven't done that with anyone in the past. I'll do it with more in the future. It's a way that I can add kind of bigger names without having it be lopsided. I mean, we've had Josh Allen, we've had Ovechkin, we've had big baseball names. I'm forgetting all the guys we've had. We've had a lot of big names though. Peyton Manning, I think we had at the very start. We had, I don't know. There's a lot, but there's only a few. Like if we ever had a McDavid or Gretzky, they'd be locked. Or would be locked. Steph Curry, which I've been trying to get, would probably be a locked one. But I'd love to see him in there. Luka, even if we got him on a Mavericks, might be locked too. But trying to get a few like that are lockable, and I think it just makes it fun to have a random floating around that you could have a chance to get on top of your claim. Okay, final chance to grab Felix Hernandez, Chris Carter, Alex Caruso, Paul Pierce, or Dale Murphy. Those are the last guys. This is our final break, so I'm going to go grab them, but not rushing it. I hate to rush it if it's... Okay, I'm going to grab 152.62. See, I've got another citizen hat. Person fell in shower. What in the... How did I get that on there? It's going to be me in a couple days. Person fell in shower. Okay, I don't see anyone jumping on Felix, Chris Carter, Alex Caruso, Paul Pierce, or Dale Murphy, so they're going to stay where they're at. And we'll, what have I been doing? Have I been lowering? Let's do Felix Hernandez for $5. 5 instead of 10. King Felix. Why at the very end? Am I back? I'm back. Good grief. Take. Are we all still here? It just spins in circles while I'm gone for 15 seconds. Nick, gotcha. Good. I don't know. And the weird part is it's like it always happens when my phone buzzes. Like there's like just the breakers or whatever, the power is just on just enough to keep it working. If one little buzz happens, so my basement used to be my old house. I'd run a heater if I was playing Xbox, and it would like short circuit the whole basement. I don't know. I don't know if that's what's happening or if it's just power outages around me, little blips. Okay, 152.62, 152.62. We are good. Let's roll. Thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. I know it was a little bit slower filling. We ended up getting there anyways, but we'll not be back on until next Monday, besides whatever day we do our short weekend break. But next normal stream is not for 6 days, so a little bit less than usual. Why is the nameplate on the back? I can see the nameplate. I loaded this one wrong. Either that or it's... Or they're both. Sometimes both fit. Here we go. I'm going to open it this side. I know who it is because I saw the name. 3, 2, 1. That's why, because they both fit. Oh, and it's because it's the different type. 3, 2, 1. Some of these NBA jerseys have got the name below the numbers if it's an alternate jersey. This is one of those. Not much room for guessing there. We know that's the Utah Jazz second-year player now. Ace Bailey going to team up with Darren Peterson. I think we're going to do okay. You guys can laugh all you want. Is that who it is, Bill? Which Bill? Ace Bailey, random. Bill S. on your Brett Favre claim. You had a Packer, a Jazz, and a Bear. If only it was a Mammoth player on that last spot, you'd have all my teams too. Packer, Bailey, and Mac. Bill S. hitting young Stan. I think he's a great player. I think he's going to be great too. Ace Bailey. He was traded around a lot, sold a lot. I get it. Not everyone likes Utah stuff. That's a cool jersey, though. Utah. It's got the mountains on there. This is City Edition, Utah Jazz, Nike. Great hit, Bill. Congrats. PSA DNA on this one. I've got a Lauri Markkanen Jazz, too. I had the other dude. I can't think of his name right now, the point guard. But I gave it away to a silent auction here for my kids' youth stuff they were doing. Nice hit, Bill. Ace Bailey. Not your claim. $152. Uh-oh, that felt like I cut into another bag. This is like a complete slap in the face to me. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. The color combo. Goodness. We were just talking about him. I said I'm an idiot and I missed a bid, that I have a new jersey of his, but this one's in there. I missed out on buying a Finland jersey of his, and then the break gods provide this one to make me feel even worse about it. It was going to be a PC jersey, too. I have this same one in my PC, I'm pretty sure. That is Teemu Selanne. Just literally talking about him. My memory span wasn't enough to wait 10 minutes to bid one more time on him. Teemu Selanne, AJ Sports World here. It's a great hit. Congrats. Is that another hit for Bill? Where's Teemu? Bill B, you had Joakim Noah, Patrick Surtain, and Teemu Selanne on the Winnipeg Jets alternate Fanatics breakaway. This is Bill B. Bill and Bill hitting on these ones. Love this alternate. Teemu Selanne. Winnipeg Jets. Fanatics breakaway. No fight straps on the breakaways. But a nice alternate. These are cool. I want to say that Daryl has this same jersey in his series too. I already have it, or I bid on it. I always go for Selanne, usually no matter what, but I've already got the exact same jersey, so I'm going after other guys. Congrats, Bill, and congrats, Bill. We had Ace Bailey and Teemu Selanne. Almost like a, you idiot, you forgot to bid. Here's a reminder. Yeah, of course. Nice hit, Bill. And Bill, congrats you two. Sorry to everyone else. We will do a triple box tomorrow. Try not to touch. We'll drop tomorrow for this weekend a day early. I'll try to put out an announcement tonight and tomorrow. If you miss it, I'm sorry. If you're not watching now and you think show up tomorrow looking for the regular stream and the weekend's already been posted, that sucks. But I don't do the add everyone tag or stuff. Not what I do. Derrick Henry's going to go back in the closet until we have another chance. It's right here. Quick recap on hits tonight. Non-Big Al stuff. We had Stephon Marbury on the New York Knicks. Mitchell and Ness, love that jersey. Lawson Krause. We had a couple of Utah things hit tonight. Lawson Krause and Simone Nemec, Mammoth and Devils. We also had everything that's behind me. Racky today was Ladd McConkey and DeMarcus Ware. Big Al stuff was Timu Solani, Ace Bailey. Discount series was Devontae Adams. Regular series, Javon Curse, Jason Kelsey, Pat Swilling, Justin Herbert, and LaDainian Tomlinson. I think that's everything. Congrats, winners. Sorry to those that didn't hit. A few of you have already said to hold some stuff. Happy to do so. Message me with any questions, and I'll try to get back to you quick. This weekend's going to be a little different for me, so if I'm slow, I'm sorry. I will post tomorrow, though. We'll go from there. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Have a great rest of your night, your week. Usually I say weekend, but it's only Tuesday, so we'll get there. Okay, see you guys.